Baladina, we're gonna play on the second. We play Bulgarian songs and also folklore songs from the region. And not only, we have one Bulgarian one. And today we're gonna go back to the roots and we're gonna do one song from the Iran region or Macedonia region, I would say. It's called Snošti and Dobra. It's about a maiden that is preparing for her to get married. And it's all the things that she prepares for the marriage. So, Snošti and Dobra, Късно, седела. It's like she stayed up too late to prepare everything. And it's a very nice song, and it's in 7/8. It's not the typical. I heard that there was a workshop for that you guys learned some all-time signatures or 7/8 this month. Where is the long is the first beat. It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you try this to see how I really do it? And let's try, this is basically, in all different traditions we have like the tonic and dominant, or we have like a tension and release. So in this case we start with the harmony, it's B minor, and then the dominant is like the 7th, but it's one step behind. So it's basically like this. Snošti je dobra, Kǎsno, sedela. Snošti je dobra, Kǎsno, sedela. Oj, dobro, dobro, dobra, nevesто. Oj, dobro, dobro, dobra, nevesto. So it's just going between the tonic and the dobra. Very simple. One of the interesting things about these instruments is traditional Bulgarian tamburas. Do you guys know what tambura is? It's a typical instrument for the region. This is a Bulgarian tambura. This is like a concert one, which was developed in the last 60 years. And it's tuned in D, G, E, like the upper strings of the guitar. So it's very easy to play in orchestra. There's also a cello tambura, the bass tambura. It's basically like the guitar, but for the Bulgarian orchestra. And my colleague, his tambura is more like traditional tuning. It's we get like more Bourdon notes, and this is very typical for Bulgaria, but also I think for other regions in the world. Is before we get like this classical harmony. The first thing will be like a melody and a tone. So in this case. Harmony with one note. We have the gaida. There's another instrument. This is not a very good one, and I just got it. It's called Bujanka. It's basically double flute. So it's.
Why don't you to try now without
I don't prepare it, but it's not used the correctly, so but it is basically just like a drum roll and a melody.
because we will make a little bit of
Which is also
solid
difficult
final
to
place.
play this. So, you guys want to try the melody?
And we're asking that this is Bulgarian, not speaking.
Okay, so whoever wants to play,
Let's go
plays,
somewhere.
whoever wants to sing, sings. So we're
Take
together.
the camera. And I need sound. No, you don't know place where I cannot feel the sound.
How do you guys feel about it? Confident? You need more work? Because I want to speed up a little bit. Are you ready? Wow. And there are other ornaments, but let's keep it simple now. But it's like that. Before we go to the second verse, there is the also in a lot of Bulgarian songs, all of them I think there is a interval section between all the verses instead of the chorus. So usually it's like always response in the verse. It's like Snošti, Dobra, Късно, седела, it's the goal. And then already Dobra, nevesto, it's the response. And typically it's repeated in all the verses. The response. And there is a little bit of difference in the grammar and the melody of the goal response. But we also have this oscillate or interludes, instrumental. Some of them count on the response. So you might hear some verses of this song where Snošti, Dobra, Късно, sedela, Dobra, nevesto, Dobra, nevesto, and then there is this repeated 2 times. So this is the simple simple version, but I'm going to show a little bit more complex one. So in a lot of versions we have this boss here. So, can you guys read this? Okay, so the first verse is basically two first verses together, and then in the interlude, then we have the second lot of verses, which in this case I make it into two, and the third and the fourth. And within each we play the offspring. So we did Snošti, Dobra, Късно, седела. Snošti, Dobra, Късно, седела. Късно, this is with късно седела, попрелкувала.
Късно седела, попрелкувала.
2 times. Then, ой добро, добро, добра невесто.
Ой добро, добро, добра невесто.
Ой добро, добро, добро за мене.
Ой добро, добро, добро за мене.
And we repeat this after each like call. This is the response. So on the second, the calls are тая, напрела, девет, вретена.
Тая, напрела, девет, вретена.
Девет, вретена, тенка, основа.
Девет, вретена, тенка, основа.
Let's try it. There is a second voice. Oh, thank you for the question. But, so typically the second voice you can also follow the tonic and the dominant. Snošti je Dobra, Късно, sedela. Snošti je Dobra, Късно, sedela. Dobra, nevesто. Let's try it one more time, the first verse, maybe a little bit faster. Let's start with the interlude and then we go to the first verse. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. somebody pass me a bowl? Table? I'll be back. There's a lot of developments, especially in the communist area in Bulgaria, where composers add a lot of arrangement or reharmonization. So there are different approaches, but I'll show you one approach. For example, if we stay in the tonic, we could do some kind of melodic movements, like Snošti Dobra, Късно, седела, Snošti Dobra, Късно, седела, ой, Добра, невесто, ой, Добра за мене. So there are different ways you can play around with the tension and release, but it depends on the choice that you make for your band or for your composition. But it gives you, because it's simplistic, it gives you a canvas where you can develop it further and add some notes. But there's like this movement, like downwards or upwards, like it's very common, and you can hear it in a lot of arrangements. But yeah, I just want to show you like a quick note for the current players, what you can use. And let's go to the next verses. Do you have any questions about the harmony? I just went very quick through it, but let me play it one time. Yeah. And we'll use it to learn the third verse. Дай наткала, тежки дарове. Наткала, тежки дарове. Like I think Polish people will be fine, right? A little bit, no? Наткала, тежки дарове, ой, добро, you know the drill. Да си дарува, свекър, свекърва. Да си дарува, свекър, свекърва. Ой, добро, you know. Let's try this. Дай наткала, тежки дарове, дай наткала, тежки дарове, ой, добро, невесто, ой, добро за мене, да си дарува, свекър, свекърва. Actually, there are a lot more verses, and there are different versions, and I think there was some tragic history after this one. but they removed it from the popular version of the song because it wants to be down. But we keep it at the happy stage.
They refuse the darove.
Okay. I also heard other versions, but where did I put my... Oh, another note. So the pick for the tambura, there are different options. A lot of tambura players make their pick either from some kind of plastic or from a bigger pick like from a base. And they use like a square shape. Some make a hole within it to have a better grip to be able to play faster passages. But it's like also very good players also use normal like bass pick for it. Some use hard pick, some use more flexible one. But yeah, it's up to the player, and different schools teach different approach to this. Typically, you play with 3 fingers and on a 45 degrees, like with this type of pick. The normal pick, I think Alex plays with that, and you can also do 2 fingers. But just like some background information about the instrument. Let's do the last verse. Свекър, свекърва, Девет, етърва. This is like to try your language or speaking skills. Pronunciation skills. Свекър, свекърва, Девет, етърва. Nice. You guys have practiced. Nice. And oh yeah, there are probably more program workshops, but for 2 days it's a very good progress. It's only 2 days. Девет, етърва, по-мала зълва. Perfect. I mean, you guys don't need me. It's nice. Let's sing it now. the Bulgarian house in English. Like doubling the notes, and it's typical sound for the tambura. To play this way for the other instruments is a little bit different, but for this one it's typically that you hear. Shall we do the whole song? We start with the Sofia and we end with the old Sofia, and we go through the whole song. Shall we do it fast or slow?
Medium.
Medium.
Can you tell us what the words mean?
Oh yeah. I explained a little bit. She's preparing. Yeah, it's a story. It's all the activities that she did. So she stayed up late, Късно, седела, попрелкувала. Even I can't translate that. I think she was preparing something.
No, the women
It's like sewing or... Yeah. It's also for like old language, so we don't use this type of words.
It's from the Macedonian region, yeah?
It's from the Bulgarian region, yeah.
Yeah. Which is a bit different, but...
Oh, it depends who you ask.
What I mean is that the dialect is very...
Yeah, it's very specific. One thing. In some versions, in the original dialect, they use Doцna instead of Късно. It means that she stayed up late. Късно and Doцna means late. Sedela, stayed. Like sedela, sit, it's commonly the European word. Напрела, Девет, вретена. So she prepared 9, something to sew.
This is vretena when you put
The thread. I had to learn like sewing terminology in English to prepare for this. So she prepared like 9 things that she can start working from. Девет, вретена, тенка, основа is like thin or slim base. So it's explaining how she goes through the sewing process. Наткала, тежки, дарове. So she prepared darowing, for дарува, Свекър, свекърва, to give gifts for her mother and father-in-law. Свекър, свекърва, Девер, етърва. So in Slavic languages we have a lot of names for different types of relatives. We don't have uncle and aunt. We have like 4 or 5 or 6 different names depending on whether it's the brother or the sister.
If it's your mom's side, your father's side.
Yeah. So for the family members we have a lot of names. So it's Devet, etърва, I think it's like the brother and sister-in-law or something like that. Devet, etърва, по-мала, зълва. And the zълва is younger than the Девер and the etърва. And so it's like prepare gifts, and she's going to give the gifts for her new family. And then we finish with the auspice. Sometimes we don't have Девер, етърва, по-мала, зълва. Sometimes we go Snošti, Dobra, Късно, седела. As to finish the song, we go back to the beginning. So it depends on the versions. Some skip one verse or add others, but this is more or less like we've gotten it from different versions, basically. It's the common story that we have up until now, and we have like for the next release more development, but it's not happy ending. So we keep that like for the history.
You could just tell us what happens. We don't have to sing it.
I was going to record it. So I go to the Bulgarian region from time to time, and we sing like this traditional male singing that we have there. And we were discussing this, and they told me how it develops, but I didn't write it down yet. So there are no versions that you can find on YouTube with the development history, but I'll write it down, and if you follow us on Facebook at some point, you get the whole story.
Maybe.
What was the time?
5 minutes.
Oh, okay, so we have more questions. It depends where you're from, but po-mala, zълва, yeah.
It depends where you're from.
Yeah.
Both ways are okay.
In Bulgaria, where you're from in Bulgaria?
In Sweden.
Macedonia.
North Sweden, right? Any more questions, or shall we try to do it? 1, 2, 3. and we're playing again at the door from the second. So I'll be happy if you join us, and we will sing this song. You can join in like a flash mob. Let me go on all the songs so you will all join. And we'll play other songs from the Macedonian region or the Peer region or from other regions in Bulgaria and other places in the Balkans and the world.
What time?
It's 8:30 on the second. Next year. Next year.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
nice.